Come one, come all to the epic gateway event of the century. Barker's Row is an extremely easy game of carnival barking. I can't say that. This is my fourth time now I'm going to try this character. Barker's Row is an extremely easy game of carnival barking and attracting meeples to your show. 2 to 4 players, best after playing more. 2 to 4 players with, oh my god. 2 to 4 players playing best after 2, looking in the 3 or 4 range, compete to get the greatest attractions into their set and to be the first person with 13 meeples in their stand. I believe they're called root meeples. This can happen in a liberal 30 minutes and is great for all casual and moderately new gamers. I would even argue that this is a fun filler for the seasoned gamers.
This is Barker's Row, which comes with 4 colors of seats, a bunch of root meeples, or rupee meeples, whatever you want to call it. You know what? I like rupee. That sounds pretty cool in French. The midway cards, the attractions, and one really awesome 3D created strongman chart that shows you how much each attraction is going to cost, which I'll get to right now, and of course each character in the game. So since we're only playing with green and blue here today for a 2-player game, I'm going to remove those and places here. So begin the game. Make sure that your Barker cards are shuffled and you deal 3 out. Now each Barker card has something unique about it, right? Whether it be and they correlate to the attractions, as you can see. Like, this is a beast card, so you're going to want to look for the beast cards in the Barker Row, including wilds, you know. Then you have like the oddities, so here's oddity cards, and you have freaks, right? And then horror cards, which are available. Honestly, everything's very straightforward with the Barker strongman pull. You know, since we are starting on 4, it's going to cost 4 Barker cards to get 2 rupees. Once you get 13 rupees, the game's over. But what do I mean by that? Do you see how this freak card has a score of 1 in the top, while this oddity has like a 2? Each card is varied between 1 to 3. Even the wilds have something special about them, whether it be 1 or a 1+, which means you could draw another card from the Barker's Row after replenishing it. I'll do that in a little bit. So after you score your first attraction, right, I get enough points from the freak deck, including wilds, if I wanted to equal 4. I can buy Mr. Volcano, and he is an attraction in my court now. Once I do that, it'll move up, and my next attraction is going to cost 5, right? And since I've completed it, I get 2 rupees that go into my stand, as you see there. And I'll move this down so you can see the rupees that are so starstruck they actually fell. Like that, okay? That's the game. So let's just do one quick little round here, starting from the beginning. Everyone gets 5 attractions, and you get to keep 3, but I'm lazy, so let's just do this. Okay. So how the actual game's gonna look, let's clear this up so it looks, you know, some room. Nice little field we have here. Rupees are kind of bright with that light. I'm sorry if that hurt your eyes for a little while. Okay. So this player goes, he's like, I'll put the oddities out for 2 points. Replenish. This player, okay, I'll put the wild out with a +1, so I'll replenish and then draw another card. Well, let's see here. I have a beast and 2 freaks, so I think I want to get a beast card out. That's 1 point. Perfect. Now this player goes, and they're going to do another oddity for 3 points. Wow, okay. So since that was and as you see here, it's mandatory to draw cards from the Barker, but now you could do one of the options here. You can score an attraction or use an attraction. So let's score the attraction, okay? Because he has 2 beasts here and 1 oddity, and the oddity is what we're looking for. So 3 points, right? Okay. Actually, I hope I did this right. I drew the wild, then I went again, right? I just drew again. Okay. I'm going to say I did that. So I just played this wild, so I automatically get to play 1 out, and this replenishes. So now it's the other player's turn. Okay, so I just did that again. Hopefully it makes sense. Let's replenish here. So, you know what? The Gorilla looks really good. As like a, look how, wow, so good. Alright, so let's buy that for 4 points here. Put this away. On the Strongman Tower, it goes up. 2 rupees go into the stands here. See how that worked? Now, another option is I could use the ability on the attraction, which I will. Take 1 rupee. Oh my god, it's a bee this whole time. From the crowd for each beast attraction on your stage. Well, I don't have any beast attractions on my stage, nor do I have any retired. Like, if I were to use this, I would retire it behind the stands. So I'm not going to use that ability yet. Anyways, this repeats back and forth till somebody gets their entire field filled with rupees with a B. And that's 13 of them. Oh my god, just go to sleep then.
You already know what's happening next if you keep watching these videos. It's the likes and don't likes. Right off the bat, the artwork is fantastic and is what really drew me in at the beginning of this game and really made me want to review it. I love the carnival theme and think it's the perfect fit for this gameplay. I like the game experience and how well the game incorporated thematic concepts into the game, such as the midway and how the attractions work, and of course bringing in new audience, right? And honestly, the Strongman Bell is one of the coolest ways to calculate which how far into the game you are, how the difficulty scales. I do love how easy the game is, and honestly, it's available to anybody. Higher player count removes a lot of the predictability as well, which you would see with a game with 2 players. Which leads me to this. There is not much there for the push and pull gameplay as far as game depth. You learn the mechanics and that's really it. It just starts playing, doesn't get any deeper from that. I mentioned earlier player count because with 2 players, the game does seem to tire out. It's just cards coming out, and you kind of start predicting. Okay, well they're going to use these, and then when more cards come out, I'll probably use these, and you start kind of figuring out the game plan for both players. But all in all, I'm really excited to own this game. Maybe it's the honeymoon I have with this theme, but a lot of what I do is help NHCs become real seasoned roasts, and to do that, I need to teach. This game is so straightforward and really fun that I can't argue that this isn't a really good game for beginners, new gamers, new hobby characters, and all of that. I mean, you have a really cool theme, really great artwork, really great use of theme with building the 3D strongman pole and the audience chairs. What are those called? Bleachers? Are they bleachers? Honestly, I would recommend this. I would. What do you think? Do you think this is something you like, that you don't like? I know it's not pretty deep, but what do you think?